Wait, so does she leave the hotel then? Oh shoot, she's going to the police about it.
I need help.
How did he...
Somebody shut that guy up.
Please listen to her.
Grab a seat, okay? Somebody will be out to take your statement.
Okay, no.
Oh, for God's sakes. Like, I know I should not be pausing it this early, but just looking at his face, he is not taking her seriously at all, man.
Sarah,
Ma'am, are you under the influence of alcohol or any other substances this evening? My bullshit needs have already been met tonight.
Oh my
You're gonna need
gosh.
to sit down
Idiot.
as instructed, alright?
You talk to my daughter! I want to talk to Sarah Lincoln! Sarah Lincoln! Let me talk to Sarah!
She's obviously distressed. She's talking about a missing child, and you're just going to be like, oh, are you under the influence?
He tells me to get in the back. And that's where they like to do it sometimes, you know?
Bro, that just reminds me so much of that guy that was speaking to, that young boy and was like, all you kids are the same, get in the back seat or something like that, you know? Like, I've already said this before, my theory is 100% that this person was connected to the original person, whether they were romantic interest, whether they were the child, you know, something along those lines. I've just got this vibe, man. I mean, if it is a romantic interest, that would make a bit more sense, like, because the whole child then growing up to them becoming that. Like, I feel that would be a bit weird unless they abandoned the child when they were, like, capable of understanding. So, like, I've got the weird feeling it could just be, like, a romantic partner that she was with, she rejected, got with this other guy, but then that doesn't explain him. But anyway, whatever, we're not going to go into that now.
He just wanted to talk.
About what?
Just wanted to talk.
He said that he'd save me.
What did he mean he'd save you?
And I asked him why
So
I
weird.
was sitting on plastic, but he was so fast.
I'll
I
save
didn't
you.
see.
Angie, just look at me.
So they've got, like, this complex, like, they're killing to save them.
Breathe.
To protect them from what?
Do you recognize any of these men?
I told you I don't.
Linda might be being a little bit
No,
forceful here.
Think, Angie.
So that one guy... No, this is being forceful. She can't recognise.
It's really dark.
Just look at it again, okay?
I couldn't
How can you
really
be sure
see
he's
space.
not one of these
I
guys?
couldn't see
Lyndon.
his face.
Just, how can you be sure? How can you be sure
I know-
it's not one of them?
Because
This means so much
he
to her, but
looked at
she's...
me. I know his eyes. I saw his eyes in the rear view, looking at me like
So it's not any of them.
I wasn't even there. But if someone wants to marry me, do you think it matters?
Bro, I freaking called that, man. Why do I think my camera's having trouble focusing today? Like, if this is going to come out all blurry, I'm going to be so annoyed. Why cut off a finger unless it's to signify marriage or engagement, right? And I said this, oh my gosh. If I'm thinking of an old partner, someone, so say this mother. The mother's the one who's been murdered, so I think it's very, very similar. If she was at that young age, a teenage age, when she was engaged to this guy but then left him for whatever reason, to be with this other guy or to, you know, just something along these lines. That opens up so many doors. Like, if you want to hear those theories, though, go and check them because I'm not going to repeat them again. But holy guacamole, let's go.
The hell, Lyndon? What are you doing?
Oh,
Detective Linden. Mrs. Linden.
oh, not this
Skins thought you could
donut.
use some help.
Great, let us know when it gets here.
When did that happen?
You ever talk with the vet tech yet?
Homeboy swears up and down he doesn't know who brought Angie in.
You buying that?
No reason not to. Clinic's a dead drop. Gangbanger off the books ER.
Stay here with Angie, get a description, see if you can get a sketch artist in.
You want me to come with you?
No, I'm fine.
Oh, she's doing this thing again. So finally someone's going to talk to her. Oh my gosh.
You can uncuff her.
He had her phone. He had Callie's phone. She would never go
Lower
anywhere
your
without.
voice.
Why would
Do you
she
think
have
I'm
a
making
phone?
this up? This is my daughter out there. God knows where. She's probably in some basement somewhere, but she's alive and she's caught. You should be out there looking for her.
We're sitting here because when I asked you where Joe Mills was, you lied.
Yeah. Think of the consequences that's had.
You have no idea what it's like to have a kid and be alone and have everything riding on you.
I think she does.
She used to just fit right here.
So if she's starting to realise what's happened and the gravity of her actions. Sorry guys, I don't know why, but like, the setup feels a bit weird today.
She's out there and Joe's got her. You find her.
Does he have her
Find
though?
little girl.
Because if he's got I can understand him having the phone, right? Like, I reckon he's done something really messed up. We've seen how weird and strange he is, and he's got that obviously this connection with those child pornography tapes. What if she threatened to expose it, and where would he keep her? You know, like if he's not the killer and he's not going to kill her, where would she get kept?
You need to think clearly right now. What you think I've been doing, right?
What's he doing? I feel like he's about to try and kill himself, don't I? Was he trying to break out?
I'm coming if you call her.
Wow. So he's done.
Relax, Becker's not here.
Where is he?
Said he had to take care of something, so he left.
Whoa.
So who's on the block?
You are, Super Nanny.
Wow, and is this going to be on his watch?
This is Baker 04. I got a code 6. Request med assist. C block cell 209. Open it up!
Bro, this episode's been weird, man. It's hard to react to.
We'll go back to the hospital in a couple of hours. Have enough.
That's the guy that I'm not sure about, man.
He's regressed a little, and he's sleeping in the closet again.
Gosh almighty, Sarah.
What do you mean?
He won't sleep in his bed.
Sleep in the closet.
Every morning we find him curled up in his closet.
Sleep?
Is he sleeping in the
Why
closet
wouldn't he
when he first
sleep in
came to
his
the
bed?
The social workers said he's been doing it for years.
What the
He
heck?
with his mother.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to have upset your son.
I'm confused. Sleeping in a closet, unless he was like,
So
was he
Adrian's
abused?
foster parents said that he's been sleeping in the closet. An old behavior of his. He was
Sleeping in
doing
the
it when he got
closet.
to them.
What are we doing here? Unless you got a body back there.
You got somewhere else to be?
That's
Oh wait,
great.
I mean,
Yo, don't get handsy. I got a girlfriend, okay?
that one there. Adrian's
Uh,
It was assumed Adrian was in his bed the night his mom was murdered.
it was assumed Adrian was in his bed the night his
That was
mum was
me.
murdered.
So you're saying if he wasn't sleeping
So he was in the closet.
He was sleeping in the closet.
As you're literally a closet right in the same room. Oh my god, that's mental.
That's a class A felony.
Like, because that's the thing, he wanted to see his father, which means he probably knows his father did not do it. Was the dad out having an affair or something? Does the dad blame himself for not being there? Is that why he's going down for it? Or like, yeah.
It's not about what these girls see.
We found Trisha Seward's body here.
His body was there. Is that a closet right there?
And I found Adrian hiding there. In that closet.
So that's where he slept, right? So does this mean that so Adrian was hiding in that closet? So did he see it? Wow, there's like stars and stuff in there and everything.
Stars.
So that was a spot.
Go to the front door. Step into the hallway.
So if you hear the front door go and you walk in, can you see his face?
I'll walk in.
Wow.
You saw the killer. I'm telling you, there is a direct view from the closet to the exact spot.
And that's the other thing. Why did the because they say that the dad or whoever it was fled. No, the dad may not have even been there at all. Like imagine the dad was off having like an affair or was doing something else, right? And then they said that whoever it was fled, like out the top of the apartment. Why would that dad do that? Why wouldn't the dad just leave like a normal person? It made more sense because he was familiar with people being there.
Adrian saw the killer.
Did he now? When he never mentioned it 3 years ago when he talked to him for 5 or was it 6 hours? Did he tell you what he saw when you visited him on the school playground?
I don't like this guy
I need to
either.
speak to him again.
Excuse us, Doug.
Well, you want to...
Why can't you just listen?
You know what? This is what I want. I want you out on the street acting like you're an actual murder cop.
Hey.
Yeah, I want you down there looking around, creeping around, doing whatever shady thing it is that you do.
What a dick, man. Yeah, I don't trust him either.
This is our case. We are both responsible.
What?
If that man.
If what, Sarah?
Yeah. That's the thing. He seems to care so much less than she
I
does.
gave it to you. I indulged your theory.
It's the same wound. It's the same weapon type. It is the same trophy
That is
taking
not enough!
behavior.
Yeah, it's quite clearly very similar. So what, I'm so confused as to how he is having such a tizzy whiz about it. Who would have been connected to her? Like I said, it's probably someone she was engaged to or connected to when she was way younger, a teenager, maybe when she was on the street. Now, I bet you, I've got a feeling that the father wasn't there at all. In fact, he could have very well have been off. Maybe he was having an affair. Like, imagine, maybe this is all a guilt thing for him. Like, he feels bad because he was not there for his son, he wasn't there for his partner, he wasn't there for any of it. Like, imagine that. So this is his, like, penance. Maybe he feels like this is his penance. And he's been failed, and he's failed everyone around him. It's almost, you know, do you see where I'm coming from?
There's a difference between following your instincts and an obsession.
I'm following evidence. I'm following evidence.
He just needs to have a little bit of faith, man.
I need you on Joe Mills, is that clear?
You could have done something for him. Alton was your friend.
He wanted to die, man. He wanted to die. Oh, here we go. Bullet. I haven't seen Bullet in ages.
Hey, I need to talk to you. Can you just stop for a second, please?
What the heck? Oh, poor girl.
Hey, I don't know where she might go, so
Come with.
I was thinking that maybe you would.
Dude, imagine they go solo and try and find her.
Close 8.
Start solving half the case. You know, while Lyndon and Holder are being restrained. Heck?
What did I tell you? Most famous man in Washington State.
Dad.
Did you just say dead?
I didn't think you'd want to see me.
Eh?
You got that present I sent you? Not easy getting a thing like that up here, I tell you.
Whoa! So he's the one that sent the blade? Oh my god, so hold on a second. So he knew that he needed to like disconnect himself from his son because of like what? So
Starved.
We starved.
When you left. You know that.
Yeah. On the streets. On the streets. Bro, that theory is constantly coming back to me.
It was a bad idea. I gotta go.
Hey, no, come on. Sit down. No, stay a bit. I'm proud of you. That's all.
For what?
For doing your time with your mouth shut. For going out like a man.
Doing your time with your mouth shut.
Dying in a jumpsuit doesn't make you a man.
It's not a brother. Does he have a sibling? Does he, like, bro, there's so many possibilities. Like, that's why I like the idea of writing, because you could think of so many possible things. If you were writing this as you're going.
She'll be all right.
We can only hope. It's been a long time that she hasn't been in contact.
I know you didn't kill your wife.
Yeah. Does not look happy with this. Why would he want?
And you came to this realization what?
3 years after the fact.
No. Prison guard? Does he have connections with the cop guy? Was it rushed for that reason? I just want to be full on shocked. I don't want to have predicted any of it. But I like my theories. Like the reason I love doing these reactions, as you guys know, is because I love theorizing. Well, that's finally happened. All of the victims. But have there been any new ones? That's the thing that keeps stumping me. Other than the one that was in that factory in a weird dumping ground. Why change dumping grounds?
Just looking out. Like a confession.
Oh, confession. My brain. I'm just gonna leave that as it is, man.
Now Angie Gower's gone.
She just walked off.
I want her found. And I want her found tonight.
So what a coincidence that the witness just disappears.
What are we, the Keystone Cops?
Did Pastor Mike say how long he'd be?
Nope.
Let him know we're here and it's urgent.
He's working the dinner time shift right now, so I can't promise anything.
Yeah, well, we're gonna need to see him right away.
Oh my god. Damn it, it's ending. At least just so you can tell when it's about to end. Oh, no, that's her place. She left the door unlocked. Why do I think Mr. Who Know What is going to turn up at her house, though? That guy. That's the guy that I'm thinking of. Oh. But it's so early for... I don't know, man. Oh. So, when you're a detective, obviously, right? And I don't know what it's like to be a detective, but I know it's not like this. So when you don't have a TV series to look at editing techniques and all that nonsense to like decipher certain things. Like I can watch how a show is filmed and be like, ooh, that's filmed in that way. I don't think it's them. Or, oh. Right now, the first thing that comes to mind when I see the scene is, it is very early in the season, in my opinion, for me to be like, oh wow, because I just sort of said, well, this guy, he has a direct connection, boom, boom, boom. He has access, he's got a victim pool, he's young enough, he's, you know, like all these different aspects. I'm like, okay, so this guy could be the guy, but they've just introduced this feeling of suspicion really, really early. And because of that, I'm sort of thinking like, I'm doubting that suspicious feeling, but who knows? They've also got counterintuitive editing techniques to throw you off track, like exactly what happened in the last series with me. Look, all I'm saying is I find shows like this so clever with how they film and the way that they tell the story and where they tell things at certain times and all these different things they all piece together like that. And at this point, I'm still clueless. I think there's 13 episodes. Is it 10? I don't know. I think it's 13, so we've still got like half the season left potentially. Or around that. To have such a suspicious thing so early, you know, I'm not convinced. And he's not the only one that's been kind of AFK. You know, we've got this prison guy. I remember going through the series being like, for God's sakes, every episode it feels like my theories are evolving and changing, and then you'll get an episode like, maybe potentially the next episode, just it throws it in your face and you're like, oh, so it can't be that. And it's like, you just have to, it's almost like you're at square one again. That's what it feels like it does to you. My theory and my motive and what I've accumulated isn't like this can only fit a certain type of person. It's like a one size fits all, you know, like anyone could have this motive. And yeah, we also have to be careful, like, it may not be a man. Like, I think that's another thing as well, that I'm really, really early establishing is I'm almost certain it's a guy, but it doesn't have to be a guy. The people that they're killing are young women. Like, a fully grown female, a fully grown woman could easily overpower and kill them, right? Like, it doesn't need to be a man to do that. So it's like, am I immediately sort of jumping to the fact that it needs to be someone that's really big and tall? And the thing is though, is whoever attacked the girl in the car, I think we've kind of like, surely she'd be able to figure out if it's a man. But that's the thing, that they're very, very sneakily gone, that she only saw the eyes. So that doesn't actually tell us anything. And you got the whole thing about this cop, and why did he rush the case originally? If not to like, was he trying to impress? You know, like, and why is he so like, I don't know, like, he's so anti-Lyndon pushing forward, and we never see him talking to victims, remember? We never see him talking to victims. We never see him talking to the kid. We don't see him talking to anyone. So, could it be a matter of, it is a cop that just, you know, because I feel like if they saw him, they're going to be like, oh my god, are we going to get one of those scenes where they start panicking? Like, imagine that. There's a lot, man. My brain is going freaking crazy. I've already been through my theories, so I don't need to go over them again. The point is everyone's suspicious, everyone could have a motive, and I still feel too early on to make predictions other than general things. Like I said, if you want a suspect list, the guy in charge of the shelter, of the glasses, the guy in prison, the head guy, I've forgotten his name. I don't suspect her mother's partner. The guy right at the start who was mentoring or looking after Twitch, and then the guy who was also talking to Twitch's partner in that car, like the one that was getting like, you know, yeah. Because they all have like connections and access to all these issues. And like I said, the young girl, I still have a feeling, like I've theorized this before, that she could be like a liaison between whoever's doing this and the young girls, because either way, they need some kind of connection, right? They're not just going to be driving up and down meeting these people. And the thing is we don't know if all these crimes are connected, so that's what's making my mind go absolutely crazy. I think they know more somehow, being connected somehow or whatever. But anyway, there you go. That is my thoughts, and that is how I'm going to wrap this up, guys. If you enjoyed it, as ever, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for new content every single week. And of course, follow the Instagram British Chapter piece, link in the description below. And let me know down below what you thought of the reaction, the episode, and any suggestions as well, because we're coming to that point. But anyway, I'm going to leave that there, guys. As ever, this has been your boy British Chap. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.